What's up, Libra Sun and Scorpio Moon tribe? Welcome to your share on your sun and your moon sign. If you are new here, I'm Morya. I'm a mystic, astrologer, past life hypnotherapist, quantum energy healer, Reiki practitioner, and a fellow Scorpio Moon. And to learn more about me and my services, you can visit my website at radiate.com. So before we do get started on your beautiful sun and moon, remember that everyone's birth chart is unique and your sun and moon are going to be in their own houses, making their own aspects. And to really understand your sun and moon on a much deeper level, you have to look at the entire chart. And I do offer astrology sessions. So if you do want to learn more about your chart, you can visit my website at radiate.com. I also have 3 videos, one on the sun and the moon and what they mean in astrology and what they mean in your natal chart. So if you haven't checked those 2 out, do go and check them out because it'll give you a better understanding of what your sun and moon really mean. And also I have a video on the sun versus the moon and the difference and what's more important. So pause this video if you haven't checked out those videos already, and I'll leave the links down below and then come back. And we're also going to do a fun little pick a card reading at the end. I want to make these videos a little more fun and exciting. So make sure you watch out for the pick a card reading at the end. Okay, so sun in Libra, moon in Scorpio. What a beautiful combination. I really love this combo and I love the dynamic. Now the sun in our solar system is at the center of our solar system and everything revolves around it. And it's the largest object in our solar system. So your sun in your natal birth chart, whatever sign it's in and the house it's in and the aspects it's making, that area of your chart will be under the spotlight. It will be a very dominant area of your chart and your life will revolve around those themes and those energies. And what's interesting is the moon actually relies on the sun. The moon doesn't produce its own light. It actually relies on the sunlight that reflects off of the moon, and that's what we see as the moonlight. So the relationship between your sun and moon is so important, and there's just such a deeper meaning to it, which of course you'd have to look at the birth chart to really get a deeper understanding. So let's start off with the sun in Libra. So Libra is a cardinal air sign. And your sun also represents your identity, your individuality, where you shine, what brings the best out of you. And where you shine is where you are in creativity, in art, in elegance and grace and just beauty and love and harmony. That brings the best out of you. You enjoy that. The Libra energy is such a graceful, like elegant energy because it's ruled by planet Venus, the planet of love and relationships. And your everyday life revolves around harmony and peace. And you have such a balancing, calm energy. And you're so diplomatic. So people enjoy being around you because you're always a peacemaker. You're always bringing the balance because you do represent the scales. That's the symbol for the Libra sign. People feel good around you. You can hear both sides and you don't choose one side because you want to be equal in your judgment. You want to be fair in your judgment because fairness and equality and justice is important to you. Those are your ideologies and your beliefs. You don't like seeing injustice take place in the world. You don't like that. That makes you uncomfortable. And that's why you're so passionate about justice and social justice and, world peace. And that's something that you perhaps are involved in. Perhaps your work surrounds like social justice or working in the arts or creativity. And that's where you shine as well, because you're passionate about those things. You're passionate about those things. So make sure you're giving yourself the time to also be creative and be in art, whether that's fashion, beauty, arts such as whether that's painting, drawing, designing, interior designing, even like event planning, because you love like decorations and just making the atmosphere look good. That's what brings the best out of you. And you love, that's what you just excel at. Anything that brings you pleasure. Pleasure is so important. And there's many avenues of experiencing pleasure. Now, what's really important to you and what your life revolves around is relationships and partnerships. Having harmonious relationships. So you perhaps love socializing with people. You have good relationships because they're so important in your life. They make you feel good. That's where you shine as well. And what is even more interesting is because the moon is in Scorpio, relationships here are emphasized because the moon in Scorpio is all about intimacy, close bonds, close, intimate bonds. That's what the moon in Scorpio craves and needs. The moon in Scorpio needs emotional security through relationships. So your life, like relationships, is definitely emphasized. And when it comes to an intimate relationship, it's got to be a soul bond, a soulmate bond. And it's got to bring you so much comfort. It's got to bring you so much balance and so much harmony and security. It has to be a relationship that brings you comfort, makes you feel good. Because you don't like chaos. And the Scorpio moon needs balance. It needs balance because it's so strong and it's so powerful. It's a fixed water sign. So it goes through emotional intensities, highs and lows. So it's so important to surround yourself with people that are good for you, good for the soul, good for the heart, peaceful. Relationships, they're so important. Like all your relationships, your friendships, they got to be like soul bonds. And with the Libra energy, there can sometimes be indecisiveness too. And that's where you have to rely on that Scorpio moon, because that Scorpio moon is a very yes or no energy. So when you do feel like, you know what, actually I'm being a little indecisive, you need to channel that Scorpio moon, because that Scorpio moon knows what it wants. And also because you are so diplomatic and you're always the peacemaker. So if two people are in a conflict, you're in the middle and you're listening to both sides and you're trying to make everyone understand each other and you're trying to bring the peace like a real peacemaker. But you got to channel that Scorpio moon intuition, because it's so sharp and it's so fierce. And you got to channel that. Those psychic senses will speak to you loud and clear, so you can see what is really going on. So you got to rely and listen to that Scorpio moon because it will guide you. So even though, you want everyone to be on good terms, you got to see everything for what it is. And that's when you got to rely on that Scorpio moon. That Scorpio moon. But Libra Sun and Scorpio moon, I mean, this is just a beautiful combination. I absolutely love it. I just love how the Libra side of you really balances that Scorpio moon side. Although, because that Scorpio moon is so intense and so powerful, you don't like You don't enjoy being in discomfort. You don't like to be misaligned. You like to be in peace, balance, and harmony. So that Scorpio moon can sometimes get to you because in your everyday life, you know, you're this peaceful, harmonious person. But then when that Scorpio moon creeps in and you're like, what is going on? Why am I feeling like this right now? Like in a flash. And that's when you got to like move between the energies. When you feel like you need more peace and balance, you know, tune into that Libra energy. Use your creativity. Use your creativity as your peace. That's going to be your medicine. So whenever you feel like this Scorpio moon is getting to me, it's just, oh, the energy is so overpowering. What brings you joy? Tap into that energy. What makes you feel good? Your creativity, your art. What brings you pleasure? The people that are in your life that are good for you, good for the soul. So that you don't let that Scorpio moon overpower you when it's like having its like dark moments. So be mindful of that and channel your Libra energy. So now let's get into the pick a card reading. And how this works is I'm going to shuffle the cards and I want you to think of a number 1, 2, 3. And just inhale, exhale, think of a number, whatever comes to you. And then I'll reveal the cards for that number. Okay. So if you picked cards number 1, we have Morya, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Beautiful. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. So if you feel like, you know what, this world right now, it is chaotic. It's making me feel uncomfortable. Just know that the universe is with you. Always know that everyone should remind themselves that they're not alone and everything happens for a reason. And when you do feel like the external, like the outside world is a little crazy and it's not peaceful as it was designed to be and as it should be, well, think of how you can make a positive impact on the world. Being the energy of balance and fairness and equality and social justice, what can you do to impact the world in a positive manner? Channel that Libra energy and use your energy to protect and shield yourself. That's important too, because that Scorpio moon is a psychic magnet, a psychic sponge, so it will absorb the energies that you're either around, whether that's at work and there's just a lot of chaotic energies or you're feeling people's energies. Make sure you shield yourself with your own energy. Put yourself in a bubble of light. If you picked cards number 2, we have Mary Magdelene, a teacher, awakens. You have something important to share. Follow the inner calling. Don't let anything stop you. And you have so much wisdom, so much passion because you're so passionate about justice. You're so passionate about, you know, harmony and peace. So if you feel like you're going through a transformational time, because that Scorpio moon is so transformational and it is your power and your strength as well. Tune into your intuition, your inner guidance, and share the messages you receive. Share your wisdom. Don't hold back. More peace and balance is needed in this world. And also, if you're not aware of the ascended beings, I'll write the names of the cards down below, and you can meditate on them, learn more about them, and learn about what they represent and their story and their background and the impact they once made on Earth. So if you picked cards number 3, we have Lady Nada, a heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love, give and receive in balance. Beautiful card. She kind of looks like goddess Venus, right? So heart awakening, awaken to acceptance and divine love. Give and receive in balance. Emphasis on the balance. So connect with your heart energy. Connect with love. You know, you're ruled by planet Venus, which is a planet of love and relationships and pleasure and harmony and values. So tune into the heart. Meditate, especially when your moon is going through its Scorpio moon moments. Meditate and connect with your heart energy. Connect with the energy of love. And be mindful of giving and receiving in balance, because balance is important for you. Sometimes we can give way too much and it kind of leaves us depleted, and we got to be mindful of our energy. And sometimes we don't give the same amount, yet we expect more. And the universe demands a balance. And for you, balance and harmony is key. So I hope you enjoyed your video, and I hope you enjoy these beautiful messages. I'll write them down below in the description box, so you can learn more about the ascended beings and who they are, and you can meditate on their energies. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give this video a thumbs up, comment down below. If you are Libra Sun and Scorpio Moon, let me know down below. Let me know what you love about your Sun and Moon. And if you're new here, make sure you subscribe. You can tap on the notification bell. You can connect with me on Instagram. My username is @RheaQuartz. And for one-to-one sessions, I do astrology sessions, quantum energy healing sessions, past life hypnosis sessions, and mindful media marketing and creative and conscious creative sessions. So I'll leave a link down below to my website, rheaquartz.com. So keep on being your beautiful self, your beautiful magical self, and I'll see you in another share. Lots of love.